Hello and welcome to the Skholar IAS, your one-stop solution for the UPSC and State Civil Services exam. Today, we bring you Science and Tech lecture in the Current Affairs series of lecture. In this series, the different experts of different areas will bring you current affairs lecture live on the Skholar IAS YouTube channel. So, students, good evening and welcome. I'm Sekhar Chaudhary, and here we go for the weekly current affairs science and tech lecture. So, over here, you can see that Russia has launched a satellite to monitor climate in Arctic region. The satellite will also be able to retransmit distress signals from the ship and the aircraft and other human activity over there. So, uh, on 28th of the February, Russia launched its space satellite Arctica M to monitor the climate and environment in the Arctic. This is the first of the kind of satellite launched by Russia for especially for this region. The satellite was launched from Kazakhstan's Baikonur Cosmodrome by Soyuz rocket, and most frequently used vehicle for the launching of the purpose of satellites. Fine. So launch of the second satellite for the same purpose is planned in 2023. So jointly, both satellite will help in monitoring Arctic Ocean, Earth surface around the clock, all weather. So you will be finding a lot of the news about the Arctic region because there is a climate change, and slowly this area is coming out of the permanent sheet of the ice, and many opportunities are coming up around this area. So over here you see the satellites above the Earth equator can't monitor the Arctic continuously. So the equator, this satellite has been launched in elliptical manner like this. Okay, so if it would have launched in equator, the equator circle would not have led this the permission to watch the polar and Arctic region continuously. So the satellite will have a elliptical orbit over high northern latitude. So it will go like this, nor it will be purely a polar circle as you can see in this pic. Rather, it will have a elliptical path. So somewhat this way. So by that way, it will be able to see the northern pole and around area and Arctic region for the Russia. So this will allow monitor the northern region for the longer duration prior to going to down the earth. Okay, coming over here, it will be more in this region and it will take more of the pictures, and it will be able to take picture every 15 to 30 minutes. Another critical aspect behind this launch is data nationalism. So all the superpowers are competitors, whether they are in space or on Earth. Or so on Earth in Arctic region also, these superpowers are the competitors. So they trust their own satellites more as compared to the other. Additional feature has been that the Arctic monitoring, the satellite will also be able to retransmit distress signal from ship, from aircraft and people who live in this area. So there is a habitation over here, Norway, Greenland, Russian parts to have habitation, and now and then there is some accident by ship or it gets stuck in the ice. So in these situations, this will help. And from the remote, people from the remote area who are living over here can give their signals. And part of international COSPAS SARSAT. So COSPAS is a Russian acronym, so need not to learn that. SARSAT, Search and Rescue Satellite Aided Tracking System, satellite based search and rescue operation. So it is a kind of a free of cost and kind of the collaboration of many countries, and any ship that gets stuck over there can send the help to the satellite and it get transmitted. So over here, in the article there was a description of North Sea route. So this North Sea route is very important from the geography as well as scientific point of view. So this you can see, if from Europe to China, if there is a ship of cargo, and then it has to follow the traditional route, which is Suez Canal route. And with the disturbances in this area, particularly Egypt, in last decade or so, there is apprehension on this route. And above that, the time travel to reach from Europe to the eastern coast of the Japan or Russia, or the Russian part, Vladivostok, or the Chinese part of Shanghai and other area, it takes 35 days for Delhi and China. And the other route, Suez Canal route, take more time. That is 48 days. And though the dangers over here are iceberg, and over here the dangers are political instability in the area of Suez Canal, which is Egypt. And this functions from July to November, and it is permanent under the ice cover in the when there is the uh, winter season in the northern hemisphere. And and the container capacity is also very less as compared to over here. So I mean, very less amount of number of container ship go around this path as compared to 17,000 the containers of ship went through this path. Okay, so but Russia is has ambitious to build this path. So economic development, protecting sovereignty and territorial integrity are the key factor to monitor the Arctic. So over here you must be knowing, you can see Alaska is here, which was the part of Russia but given to USA. And then there is Norway, Sweden, and Denmark, Finland, all Scandinavian countries over there. Okay, so 10% of Russian GDP and 20% of Russian exports are produced in Arctic region. Over the last 3 decades, Arctic has warmed and more ice has melted, and more the Earth's surface is visible, and which led to the availability of more routes for the shipping containers in this region. To tap the energy potential and to access to the international energy market, Russia is now focusing on the development of North Sea route. So there is also a oil rush over there. So a lot of oil is expected to be there, and Russia is have ambitions to take this oil out. The north, and this route will be very crucial for that. The North Sea route is alternative route to traditional Suez Canal route, as I have already told you. However, this route has some associated risk and difficulties that we have discussed over here. So you can see that cargoes in North Sea route were not increasing a lot, but after 2010 they have increased. So the North Sea route is not providing to be competitive to international sea routes, as traffic through this route is not exceeding 5 lakh tons yearly basis. It's still it is stagnant. However, Russian President Putin has kept a target of 80 million tons of the traffic through Northern Sea route by 2024, which is very ambitious target. But yes, Russia is looking towards it. And from Europe to Asia, resources that are transferred are gas condensate, iron ore, scrap metal, non-ferrous metal, oil products. From Asia to Europe, heavy cargo, transit drilling, ship, tugboats, jet oils are transferred. So when we talk about Arctic, we need to talk about Himadri as well. So over here you can see Himadri. This is the Indian first research station located at International Arctic Research Base, Ny Alesen, Svalbard, Norway. So Himadri, the abode of snow, that is known in Hindi, and it is located at a distance of 1200 किलोमीटर. तो ये है 1200 किलोमीटर नॉर्थ पोल से, और हिमाद्री है हिम का जो अबोर्ड होता है, और इंटरनेशनल आर्कटिक रिसर्च बेस है नया एलेसन में, ये आपको याद रखना है, नॉर्वे में पड़ता है ये। हिमाद्री आपको इस पिक में दिख रही है, तो आप बिल्कुल भी भूलेंगे नहीं। और ये समर्स का सीजन है, तो आपको हिमाद्री के आसपास जो स्टेशन है भारत का, उसके बर्फ नहीं दिख रही है, बट अदरवाइज इट इज ऑल कवर्ड इन स्नो. So now coming on to the Russian space agency, that is Roscosmos. So also known as Roscosmos State Corporation for Space Activities. It is coordinating hub for space activities in Russia. So Russia का जो स्पेस प्रोग्राम है वो रॉसकॉस्मोस के थ्रू चलता है. ये मर्जिंग से बनी थी यूनाइटेड रॉकेट एंड स्पेस कॉर्पोरेशन के, और फर्स्ट ह्यूमन इन स्पेस वाज अचीव्ड बाय दिस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. So for Russia and else all other countries also, particularly the countries that are in the Arctic region, this is very important sea route, and this area will be very important because it has rich minerals, oils, and it could be the alternative to the established Suez Canal route. So this is all we have in today's science and tech session of current affairs. If you have liked it, please do subscribe our channel Scholar IAS. Please press the bell icon so that you can get any information of the video promptly. Apart from that, if you want to prepare from our app, you please go on and download our app Scholar IAS, and do visit our website, that is www.scholars.com. That is all I have for today. Thank you. We will meet soon.